Good morning, Todd Thornton here from Transwest Truck Trailer RV here in beautiful Frederick, Colorado today. Thanks for joining us this morning. Today I'd like to show you our newest arrival. It is a very rare, seems like it's been quite a few months since we had a 23B EKKO with a pop top. So only one we have in stock. So this is a 2026 Winnebago EKKO 23B with the full body selenite package. So the full body paint to match the cab and the rear. We'll walk around the front of this coach first, and then we'll go onto the inside of the coach. But real quick, this is powered by a 2-liter high output twin or turbo diesel 4-cylinder and a 9-speed automatic transmission. We're going to have all the safety features as the adaptive cruise control, collision avoidance, lane departure assist, all that good stuff. We got the aggressive BF Goodrich tires with about a 3-inch body lift on this bad boy. It's in all-wheel drive. As you can see when we're here by the sun, blocking the sun out that cab, but we'll look at it on the inside. But the pop top up there has a bed that ranges, that measures 52 inches by 79 inches. So pretty awesome if you are traveling with 2 kids or 3 kids. You're gonna have sleeping in the back on the twin beds, and then you're gonna have the pop top up there that can fit 2 or 3 people. Kids, I should say. This one was ordered in with the 320 amp hour lithium battery, and obviously there's space right there to add another one. It also has a 2000 watt inverter. Down here in this first compartment is going to be your water pump. If that ever goes out, it's very easy to replace, and you can see it's all insulated here. Nice insulated cab or bays here, and then nice new locks on these. You've got your 5-gallon cassette toilet, empty. And then in here you're going to have the new 2800E flex power generator. It says the duals on the back. You also have a 30 amp plug here, so you're also, when you're driving down the road, the secondary alternator is going to charge your battery anytime you're plugged in, anytime your generator's running, and you'll also have 220 amp or 220 watts of solar up top. The water bay here, as long as you have this little vent open here, you're going to have this all nice and heated. Water fill right here, little outdoor shower, water pump switch here, outdoor storage light. As you can see, quick connect for if you need to winterize the coach, very easy to do. All these locks, or all these latches right here, you just turn them and then press them in to lock them. Very easy to do. Then you've got a huge garage back here, also heated. From 3 compartments or 3 sides, you got 64 cubic feet of storage back here. So again, you're going to have multiple light switches on both sides. You're going to have 110 plugs and USB ports, or 12-volt ports, sorry. You're also going to have the track system. You can put these down and secure your gear back here. You can have them up here on up top, so you can secure stuff. But you can fit about 2 full-size electric bikes back here. Keep them plugged in. Here's your 30 amp power cord. Nice big door back here. Again, the new style latches are awesome because you just turn them, and then to lock them you just press that button in. Back here you got a 7-way plug and a 5,000 pound tow hitch. So you got a 500 tongue weight. So if you're towing a small boat, you can tow your Jeep back here, you name it. Up top here, you're going to have your rear view camera. It's going to have a panorama view and a more of a pointed down towards your boat or your truck or whatever you're towing. If you want to stand, let's see, stand back here, you can see up top, we can barely see it, but you're going to have your, up on top, the pop top is where your flexible 220 amp hours of solar are. And then you're all, or watts of solar, not amp hours. You're also going to have your over-the-air antenna for your TV. You have a 13,500 BTU AC. And then that little box there to the driver's side is your roof access port. So if you wanted to run extra solar up there, there's an extra port there you can wire down through. If you want to put Starlink on, you're not drilling through the roof. There's an actual roof access port. So very convenient. Up here, you've got a Carefree Colorado automatic awning. So that one will come out about 10 to 12 feet with an auto wind sensor. So if it gets breezy or something, it'll automatically retract. You also have built-in LED lights on it. Very nice touch. Here's your blind spot monitor on this side. You also had one on the other side, which will be a triangles in your mirrors, so it'll turn yellow if for caution. Red means stop. You got two 20-pound propane tanks. One of the nice features is, though, you don't have to take it to an Aglin or a gas station somewhere to fill them. You can buy extra one of these, store them in your garage. You have a quick connect right here for your gas grill. So if you were to take a little gas grill, you could put it in your garage, bring it out here, and connect it into these tanks without undoing any of that. You got your Truma AquaGo Vario Heat, which is going to be your hot water on demand. Very, very easy system to use, very reliable. Moving on over here, you're gonna have a outdoor television port. So you got a coaxial cable and a 12 volt. And you also have 110 plugs up there. Little storage in here, all heated. And then the one on the front here is also more storage, and you can see up under there, up under the bench, is going to be your 2,000 watt inverter. Now let's go inside and check this out. Auto step. One of my favorite features, as I've always said, is a solid screen door. So if you have dogs at home, you can actually lock that and go for a hike, and they're not going to put their nose through them. Sleep with the door open, whatever you wanted to do. And come on in. We'll start up here in the front of the cab first and get out of the way here. But on this chassis, you're going to have the MBUX system. That's going to give you your Sirius XM, your Apple Play, your CarPlay, your Android Play. All that stuff's here. You're going to have your, let's see, your navigation, all that good stuff. You're going to have the, there's your navigation, there's your Bluetooth, so you can Bluetooth your phone in, your radio, your media center, info center, your settings, all types of fancy stuff on this. If you do the, oh, you have to turn on the vehicle, but it'll show your horsepower and your output and all that stuff. You got plenty of trays up here. This middle one's going to have multiple C ports, USB, and 12 volt plug, also a charger right there. The Mercedes Smart Wheel right here, so you have like a little mouse control. It will control everything on your dash there and on this one. You have a mirror that can be just a standard mirror, or you turn it on, it'll turn on the electric mirror for the back, so you can see through the back of the coach. All keyless entry, and they come with 4 of the Mercedes keys. All these chairs will flip around to, it heard me say Mercedes, turn that down. All these chairs flip around so you can utilize this area. When you put the large table here that's behind us, 4 or 5 people can actually eat here. A little light right here, but up in here you're going to have your over-the-air antenna. You're going to have your 110 plugs. You're going to have a, what is that, an HDMI cable and a coax cable to this TV. Nice little sound bar here, which is perfect for this little size coach. You got a thermal blanket right here that's going to snap into all these snaps. So in the summertime, to keep the heat out of here, you put it in, or in the wintertime to keep the heat in, keep it in. This table right here can be just a temporary one, or this can also fold down into make this into a large bench area. When you make this into a bed, so let's say you're out camping and you don't have enough and you're not going to use the pop top maybe in the winter time, you can make this sofa sleeper right here. It's going to be a 30 by 78 sleeper once it's made into the bed. All the windows are going to be the dual pane acrylics. So you have 4 locks here. You're going to unlock them and then you're going to press it until you hear it click. So you hear it click, you're going to stop there, click, stop there, and then when you put it down, you go all the way up and down to lock them. This bench right here is going to have a shoulder strap bench, or a shoulder strap. And then this bench over here is going to have a belt, lap belt. What's the best way for you to poke that thing up there? The bed up here, the pop top, like I said, is 52 inches by 79. So the kids love it. I mean, there's easily room to sleep two full-size adults or 3 kids. Each of the windows on the side have the screens that you can unzip so you can get some light up in there. Awesome, awesome for a family. Got a little light right here for the, where's that light? To turn the light off right there. And like I said, built-in screens, pretty awesome. Nice little ladder that goes up there. Right in here, this is going to be where you're going to have your roof access port, and then on the back there. So if you wanted to put a Starlink in, we would mount it back in here. You got multiple 110s, C ports, USB ports, 12-volt ports. And one thing Winnebago does nicely is you can see you got all those exact, you got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 connections right here. You've got the same exact 5 connections right here. So there's no shortage of USB-C ports or anything like that. So you have those exact same things back there. And then here's the remote to turn on your Xantrax 2000 watt inverter. Right here you're going to have your screen. It's really dim. That's going to be your air conditioning, your generator start from here, and then you're going to have your heat on the back wall here. Your solar controller for the 220 amp hours or 220 watts of solar up top. And then for such a small coach, you're going to have an actual very nice little refrigerator with a nice ice box here. Good size. Then the bathroom, as everyone's fully aware of, show you. So you're going to have that to do the normal restroom. And you got a nice little window over here. It's going to be the acrylic window with the top down, bottom up shades and window screens. Pull this wall toward you. You're going to turn it into the shower. And this one has 50 gallons of fresh water on board. Like I said, it's going to have a 51-gallon gray tank, 5-gallon cassette. And the motor or the engine is going to have 24 gallons of fuel. Up here against the wall, you're going to have the Truma system. This is where you're going to control your hot water and your heat for the coach. Very easy to deal with. Again, when you buy one from us, we welcome you to spend the night with us. We spend about 2 hours with you showing you how all the systems work. This will be a light for your bathroom. This is the light for the little security lights or night lights at night. On both sides of this coach, you're going to have hanging for your shirts. That's going to be your leg to the table. That's against make the front table. Extra cushions to make the front bench into a more of a bench style. Again, back here, you're going to have those same exact 6 ports. So you're going to have 2 110s, 2 USBs or C ports, and a 12-volt plug back there. So if you have a CPAP machine or anything like that you wear at night, you can put it up in there and have power to it. Also, exact same setup here. 12-volt C port, USB port, 110 plugs with a little cover or a little opening that you can feed it down through, and then more storage here. Both the reading lights can go with the blue, or you can go with the, let's see if I can get it to go to the white. Oh, there it is. Or you can go to the white. So you can go to the blue, nice reading lights at night, or the white. Both of these beds up here, they are 32 by 80 in this position. Or you can make it into one big bed that's going to be kind of an odd size. But what's cool about it is you can sleep corner to corner or side to side. You can sleep kind of sideways. Different ways you can do it. On both sides of the coach back here, you're going to also have pull-out drawers. So you can have shirts and t-shirts, underwear, that type of stuff right there. You're going to have the night shades and the day blinds. Again, these windows are the dual pane acrylic. All 4 or 5 latches here to keep the wind noise out. And the only thing I recommend on the acrylic, just be very careful. Use a microfiber towel to keep these clean. Don't use the brush at the car wash because they scratch. Up top here, you got your AC unit. And on the 23B, it's back here because of the pop top. Normally the 23B will have it right here, but because of the pop top, it's got to be back here. Moving on in here, you're going to have nice adjustable shelving right here. You're going to have a water filter right here for this sink. And then this is the water to turn on your water pump. And then you're going to have heat ports down here. Tons of little storage right here. Little remote for your fantastic fan, your TV remote, your soundbar remote. And then this is going to be for this cooktop. So you can see, put the cooktop right there, or take it outside, cook, you name it. Pretty versatile. And back in there. And right here you've got a little round stainless steel sink. Little pull-out sprayer. Again, night shades right here. Also screens built in, and then these are push button lights right here. On this one, you have a little small Greystone convection oven, convection microwave, so you can actually bake a cake in here, they say. I've never seen it done, but you got a grill feature, you got a micro grill, you got convection, quick start, normal reheat, all that stuff. Nice little privacy curtain here. We'll go across the back. And wrapping up here. Again, more 110 plugs here with US or the GFI plugs. You've got lights under the countertops, lights above us. This is going to be our outdoor patio light. And then this is the step on and off button. So every time you open the door, it's not going to go in and out. If you're at a campground, you want to turn that off. You got your master coach disconnect that turned off all the power to everything. And then their exterior awning on and off with your lights and everything. As you can see, like I was saying, one of my favorite features is this nice screen door. You can shut that and lock the deadbolt here, and you could sleep with the door open if you wanted to, or let the air in. That is about it, guys. This is a, like I said, these buttons right here for the door are in here. You got your light switch, you got your night lights. That's about it. Simple, awesome machine, guys. If you want any more questions about this very rare 2026 US Winnebago EKKO 23B with the pop top, give me a call down there, 970-301-3736. This will probably be our last one we're going to get until probably April, so act now. If you want a deal, let's work something out for you, and appreciate you guys watching today. See you next time.